Right then, good evening ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back. We are ready and raring to rumble.
You can if you want, but
pretty sure
obviously the way it's
get
got.
it up in a second.
Yeah,
I think
because
this
if
is
it gets
a
moved, I will qualify.
losers qualifier match, I would think. Not too sure. I'll let you know momentarily. Been told it's a challenge winner to round one. So Stephen Ellis versus Jim Telfer. Right then. Let's see what occurs.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Thank you. First rack.
I didn't make it, no?
One in, yeah. One in, one across the head string.
Right, sorry guys, just sorting myself out. So back to the action, and one looks here. Stephen's going to have to stun run through this 2-ball around the rails and put the white behind the 7. But he's careered into the 8-ball and left Jim a clear look at this 2-ball. But Jim's hit that like half pace. Scrappy start, cutting the loose safety shots. Nice pot there by Stephen. Wonder if he can just come below the 7 and above the 9. Like one rail across the 4-ball. Oh, he's overspun it. That's right, let's let these guys warm up. So Jim's just looking to go 2 rails forward, as close to the centre of the table, or just past the centre of the table if he can. That's a good shot. Perfect. So you can come 2 rails up the line for the 5-ball. Put a little bit of check side on this. Square it up. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think I should have stayed at the restaurant. These boys will probably be feeling the same. First frame. Anything's, well, it can only improve from here. They've both had a couple of lashes. Yeah, Jim's a bit unsure what to do here because it's quite a tight path to try and get between the 8 and 7 one rail. So not sure what he's hitting low on the cue ball here, but he's played the cross double. The old cross bank. Natural-ish position. Just overhit it a little bit. But he's got a shot. You can even use the 8 kind of as a stopper if he chooses. He's either missing about 3 foot of pace there, or he's got loads more side on it than he thought he would. Tough shot, and he's missed it. So Stephen with these kind of easy 4 balls in the middle-ish of the table. Just soft screw this 6 over. Don't want to land straight. Just maybe soft screw this 7 ball out. Don't know if you can put it up the line for the 8 in the side. Maybe just soft screw it out and play the 8 in the top right. Maybe. Can't quite tell what angle he's got from here, but there you go, screw through the gap. That will work also. Actually a really good cue is Stephen. He's a good amateur snooker player in Wales as far as I'm aware.
Stephen
And, plays a bit of English 8 ball as well as American pool. He's an all-rounder.
Rack 2, Stephen Ellis to Brad. 1 back to 0.
So this looks, oh no, the 5's been kicked, so it's going to make it. It is a compliant break. Pretty tough to get back on the free ball here though, on this 2. Kind of almost got to punch it forward around the 5, and I'm not sure he's got the angle to do that. Go. I don't think, well, I think he's played the gap, is he? Probably a better shot than my one. Didn't have to do so much with the cue ball. So Jim looking at coming kind of 3 rails across. But I think he's better off being higher on this 3 than low, because that 7 ball might come into play while he's screwed straighting off. That's no good. So Stephen can just go 2 rails around the 7 and 8. The 6 to the 7's the shot here. Like to be kind of low lowish on the middle of the the bottom cushion. So you can just kind of draw back towards the 8, I would say. So if he comes like 3 rails across, like a little Z. So down to the bottom rail. There you go, just like that. You want to bounce a little bit. No, that's a perfect. So well, I suppose you can force follow across, come short side of, or what's the word? What's the best way of putting this? So you're playing the 7 back into the bottom pocket, or draw towards the 8. Yes, there you go. Oh, he's bumped it. It's not too bad either. Played it at a good pace, giving himself the best chance. So just drop this in 1 rail for the 8 in the side. Perfect. This should be 2-0 Stephen Ellis. Simple.
Rack 3. Jim Telfer to break. Charlie 2 racks 10.
So rack 3 and Jim Telfer to break. Trading 2 racks to 0. He's hammered them. Lost his cue ball. And cue ball's got completely smothered. Guys and girls, if I can ask you to give us a like and a share, mostly appreciated.
Push out call.
So just a little push shot. He's got to hit it a little bit. If you can just push this past the 7 and use the 3 as a stopper. Glue him to the 7, kind of. So hitting the thin edge of the 1, pushing it to the rail. Just nudge the 3 and glue the white to the 7. Something like that. Will probably be an easy hit. Whenever you're kicking at a ball. Good or bad things can happen. Oh wow! So that shot wasn't on possibly. Because probably played it about as good as he could, and he's actually left the 1 ball up. So Jim's under hit this a little bit. But you can either play it long or you can play it in the side and thread the white between the 8 and 9 and back. Depends how he sees it, or how he fancies it. Between the 8 and 9 it was. So we just played the 3 and the 5 in the same pocket here. Stun across for the 6 in the same pocket and the 7. Cool. Just the pace that lets that slide in. A little bit straightish and a bit far away, so just going to pull this back a touch to probably kind of around the blue spot area. Not sure if I can get too much straighter on it than that. Find out. Let's put it back for it in the side. Clever thinking. I forget there's middle pockets on these tables sometimes. And this is for all the tea in China, going to be 2 racks to 1.
Right, Jim's.
So Stephen Ellis to break in this 4th rack, the big man from Wales. And a lot of movement on that break. Probably cut some. So not made a ball, unfortunately, and more unfortunately for him, he's left Jim straight in on this 1 ball. Easy position on the 2. 3, 4, 5 are all there. 6 to the 7, and then, well, got to say these are looking pretty ominous. Just needs to get on the 4 ball really. If he gets nicely on the 4, you would fully expect him to get out. So just punch 1 right across. Got a bit of a decision to make here. Not quite sure. Okay, there you go. Now I'm sure. So might just roll this through and play the 5 in the side. Stun up for the 5 in the corner. Just going away from the 6 ball here. And just push on and off the rail. Anywhere under the 9. Okay, maybe want it to be a bit straighter on this 6. Might have to come like 1.5 times across here above the 7. Not a problem. Just a bit more than he needed to do. Okay, so perfect. It's one of these times where straight's not too bad. There you go. Close enough to straight just to pull back for the 9 inside. This will be a Desmond 2-2, 2 apiece.
Right, Jim Telfer. Rack 5. Jim Telfer to break. 2 rack.
So, one more each and they'd be level. And Jim to break, he's hitting a very square. Don't know if he's doing that intentionally or what have you, but it's very square. Maybe fin off this one to the rail and back behind the 7. There you go, that will do nicely. Good shot. Need to hit this too hard, Jim. Oh, he's flipped the 4. Well, he may play for it, I don't know. I'd imagine he was thinking more hitting it thin the other side and putting the white behind the 4. This is quite the test of cueing, this one. Dropping this in kind of dead weight into the top right hand corner. I think I'd rather try and find a safe, but not sure how easy that is either, to be honest. Played another cross bank, it looked like. Jim's not scared. So I think this is a bit thin to hold. And I don't know if he wants to spin this in. So he's going to have to come short rail, I think. There you go, just missed the 9. Perfect. Just screw over. Give yourself a little bit low on the 3. Well, you actually, you don't mind being straight in on the 3, to be honest, because you can play it short side of it. Actually, I'd prefer to play short side of it. It's a bit risky going up between the 5 and the 6. Don't want to overhit this shot. Hook yourself. Played it nicely. So I think I'll just drop this in and play short side. Short side of the 6, float up for the 7. And then you should be good to go. Not trying to come top side of the 6, that's for sure. Just drop this in. That's not the right shot. Been very lucky there. It's absolutely perfect, just a soft screw across. Anything but straight here. I think it is pretty straight. Yeah. And, that's why we always want to leave ourselves a nice big angle if possible. Jim from 2-0 down is looking like going 3-2 up. Couple of silly errors by Stephen now, giving Jim the chance.
Jim Telfer.
Can't give Jimbo too many. He might be old, but he's actually a pretty good stick for all the stick I give him.
Ruck 6. Stephen Ellis to trailing 3 rucks.
Carly's a Jim fan. Oh, it's a bit unfortunate that. It's nice break that. Just only the 4-5 combo or the bank to go at. Just a bit weighty. Squared up. So I think Jim could probably just play a lock-up safe behind the 5 here. And, oh wow, it goes, is it? Well, I'm not even sure what he's doing here. It does go. I didn't think it went. Right, that's a howler. Have we got a link to the draw? You can find live scores and results on the GB9 website, but just as you asked so nicely, we will put a link in a replied comment in 5, 3, 2, 1. There you go. And we will pin it. There you go. So, Stephen just going about his work here. I'm not sure if he's got a nice angle. Yeah, he can just stun across for the 7 here. And use a little free stun shots. Free. Right. Soft screws. Looks a bit jabby, Stephen. I'm not sure he likes actually playing on the stream. He's played on it a couple of times and not played his best pull, that's for sure. But he's levelled it up at 3 each.
Ruck, Stephen Ellis. 7, inside, 3 racks.
3 each. Jim Telfer to break. 5 and make the 5 he did. He's definitely made points and got a nice look in at the 1 there. He's absolutely hammered them. 3 to the 4's not a walk in the park though. Can't really see because he's in the way, but got to play short side of the 3 and pretty straight in, I would have thought, to follow forward into the bulk area. So just working out where he wants to be now. You're welcome, Jamie. And yes, Carly, wasn't it just a nice break? That 1's out of the way, that's not too bad landing that side. I think he can kind of, if he can hit close to that middle diamond with a bit of inside spin, get underneath the 6. There you go, perfect. And now it's just leaving yourself to, well, if you land straight in on the 7, you're going to have the natural angle to float up from the 8 to the 9, so kind of, if you can stop the white ball where the 7 is, that would be perfect. Just stun this in on and off the rail. Way straighter than it looked. So just play this with a high ball with inside, inside, outside. English to check it up. Just go in a straight line up the rail. Absolutely perfect. And nice finish for Jim to take back the lead. At 4-3.
Back to Jim. Ellis to break. Trailing 4 racks to throw.
So I wonder if this one's going to go tit for tat the whole way through. So not the worst break, but definitely lost his cue ball. Can see the 2 though, so play 10 in safety behind the 8 and bank the 2 back down the table. So play the 2 past the 9 ball, and the white in behind the 8, 9 and 4 in a line there. He's had a pop at that. Just seemed like a nothing shot to me. He's never ever going to be on the 3 ball playing it like that. Unless he's played it safe like that. Well, just, again, I can't believe that either. But hey ho. Very confused. Very confused. Just he tried to kick it at one rail and
Ball in.
missed it, not by a million miles, but missed it all the same. So with ball in hand, this is the key shot really. Get nasty on the 3. Stun up, get straightish on the 4, and then the rest pretty dot to dot. Give yourself a nice angle on the 5, so just pull this back a couple of inches. Come one rail across, under the 6. Just come one rail between the 9 and the 6 here. You play the 5, 6, 7 in the same pocket. Maybe playing for the 7 in the side now. In the top corner. Well, not sure about this one. Not sure about this one whatsoever. Not sure Stephen really knew what he was doing there. And like, I don't know if he was trying to get above the 7 or not, and just pulled out of it. That's a good recovery pot. But if you land straight in-ish on the rail here, this is not much easier. He had a bit of angle. From that one shot on the 5, not landing low on the 6 to come up nicely for the 7, it's all gone a bit wrong. Looks easy. But anyway, he's got out, and it's now 4 apiece.
Right, Stephen Ellis. Right 9, Jim Telfer to Prix. 4 outside.
So I don't think either one of these guys are going to put away with this match. I think it could go all the way. We haven't seen a heel match this weekend, I don't think, on the stream table. Oh, Jim's come up dry. This one does pass the 8. You can come across for the 2 in the bottom left. Just chop this back, make sure the pot. But if you do miss it, you've got a chance to cover between the 8 and the 3. Well, maybe the 4 by the looks of things. I'm going to try to stay above the middle. Not sure how close he is to the 4 here. See, camera 3, it makes it look like there's quite a gap. Wonder if he could jump it into the rail first and kick it in. A jump kick.
Someone say delicate. It's a bit fluky, isn't it?
this is not easy. Needs to get up pretty quickly. I think if you can generate enough power in it, I think the old dart jump is probably the way forward. I cannot do this. So if Jim can, then fair play, and he's played it really nicely. And I think he may even have the angle to pump this white across the table from the free in the top left. I wonder if he can just hit enough of that rail. So you're kind of stunning it with outside English to pull the white back across. Well, he's quit on that completely. Absolutely quit on it. Raging with himself. I wish he just played for the 3-8 now. It's a lot harder from back here. No, sir. He may have left the carom. So glance the top of the 3 and make the 8. Possibly have the 3 in the side afterwards. Depending on how hard he hits it. He's hit it a bit harder than I would have. So not sure he's straight enough to play this 3 in the bottom left and hold for the 4. Maybe losing the white a tad. He's just dropping it. Hit it well. And, it's not the worst position. Just got to mind your work. Make sure of the 4. Nice pot again, but slightly out of position. Seems to be the theme of these finishes. Never quite perfect. So I think he's trying to come around the back of the 7 here. And again, slightly out of position. And it's getting a bit harder now. Probably an argument for ducking here. Not sure he can cut this back and hold. Ducking in behind the 9 ball. Not quite reached the 9, but keeps him favourite in this rack. Well, unless this is pretty easily jumpable. Can't quite tell. Nope. So Jim picking. As long as he doesn't hit the wrong side of the 7 here. Oh well. So stun run through here. And he's dragged it. It's to one's own. Big man doesn't like to hit the balls hard by the looks of things. Likes to float them in. Big guy, Stephen. Soft touch. He goes 5-4 in front.
Right, Stephen. Stephen Ellis to break, leading 5 racks to
Stephen Ellis to break, leading 5 racks to 4. See if we can make this wing ball. Nope. Squeezed out. He's made points. But it's not too nice a shot on that one ball. Really many places you can duck to, unless you can just miss the 5 and come down behind the 7 and the 9. You are pushing the white, the 1 into open play.
Sorry, did you not want? Sorry, so no. It's your choice. Let me know if you want. Sorry.
Don't know what's being discussed there. Maybe just pushing. He's looking where he needs to hit the rail to get under the 7. Nope. Well. We'll find out in a minute, I suppose. This might work out. I'm pretty sure he can just boost Stephen to the 60, right? Oh no. He's overhit it quite a bit, but I think of too much away. Good shot there. Be unlucky if he's left a window between 7 and 9 and 6. But he has. Jim's queuing straight down at it. I believe you can find a gap between them 3 balls. No, trust me, it happens a lot. Scott McDonald, Euro. Earl's the greatest. We will see come Tuesday evening. Well, this one must be tight underneath this 2. Well, I'm pretty sure it'll go, even if you do need to pinch a bit of the rail. Banking them in off the rails. Slide it in. There you go. So just drop this in, play the 3 round the rails. Check side here. Hold the white out, spin this round. Yeah, it could be virtually anywhere but straight here. I like to stay on the right hand side of the 7. I know that, so you just so basically the blue spot's fine here. You can just fall under the 7 or come above it. You're guaranteed to get nicely on it either way. We just play short side of the 8 maybe here. This has got a better angle than it looks. Yeah, it's a better angle than it looked. Thought it was a bit straight. So, Prix coming up. 55. 5 apiece.
Right to Jim Telfer.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I don't know about it.
Thank you. Rack 11, Jim Telfer to break. 5 racks.
So Jim to break, looking to make the 5. I think he's going to... Oh. Well, somehow he's made the 5 in the opposite middle. So that's made it there. But anyway, he has, and he has a look at the 1. I'm not sure if the 2 passes the 3. I think we can just see from camera 3 that does look like it. There's plenty of room there. So these are actually quite nice. Just make sure you get nicely on the 4 from the 3, and then kind of pretty much your work's done. You get just off straightish on the 6. Nice easy position on the 7 and then 8. I don't mind playing short side of the 4 here. Just floating it in, or stunning it in. Yeah. Not sure what he played for originally. It's going to come 1 rail, or maybe 2 rails across. But that's a pretty decent speed, that. So just soft screw this in. So basically, he'd love to be where he is now on the 6. You can put that white there again. Yeah, pretty much just like that. So like a soft screw across. Definitely don't want to overdo this. Perfect. So 1 rail and out. And this will be nip and tuck the whole way. This will be 6-5 Jim Telfer in seconds. Shot Jim.
Thank you, rack 12. Steve Ellis to rack. Trailing 6 racks to 5.
Right then, who's taking bets that Stephen wins this one? they're making random balls off the break. I know that. It's not a good sign. So it looks like this one does pass this free. And there is actually a half decent window. I actually like playing for the window between the 9 and the 7 for this 2-ball, because then at least you can screw up the rail to get on the free. That needs to go. Not sure that's got there. Or has it? No, he's playing this. Banking it to the rail. He's double kissed it. I think he has got away with it somewhat though. With the free being there, it doesn't pass. I'm not sure how much Jim can hit to get safe. But probably can bank it to the bottom rail and try and come to behind the 5, 6, 7. Uh-oh. Not sure. Can't tell from that either. Oh, definitely not that one. So we're not gonna know if this goes until Stephen gets down and pots it or not. Really, cued it nicely. So just to screw this out, 2 rails, short rail, long rail, and you'd like to not be straight, well, or straight on this 5. Doesn't want to be the wrong side of it. So you'd rather be going into the 9 worst case scenario. Definitely make sure of hitting the top of the 9, not the bottom of it. You hit the bottom of it, you're going to lose the cue ball. My technical director's just having a meltdown besides me. Formula 1. Your guess is as good as mine, but something's definitely happened. Let's see if Stephen has his own meltdown. Yeah, he has as well. Maybe he was an F1 fan. Not sure what happened. There's a lot of head shaking going on and a car stopped. What's the green flag mean, anyone? Oh dear. I'll give him a pat on the shoulder. It'll be okay. This is tough cueing this from young Jim. Stay still. You know what? He's hit that pretty decent. He's not hit that horrifically, and still missed it. Young Stephen got away with one there. So he's drawing out a bit of run inside. Watch this ping off the rail. Well, not much. Didn't quite get into that like he maybe should have done. But got into that one way more than he should have done, so pretty sure that Stephen's not got a clue about the pace of this table at the minute. He's lost at sea. I wonder if Stephen can just push this 7 onto, say, like where the D is in Andy, hit the back of the 8 and snooker in behind the 9. He's gone for the, oh wow, dump shot. And also playing the dump shot. This one a little bit better than Stevens. I think you may have to play rail to rail here. So just half ball on the left hand side, spin it over to the rail. That's a good shot. Just about pulling up in time. Well, it's a do or die kind of shot, and kind of relying on a little bit of luck, a bit of help from the pool gods. The 7 does go. It will be going into the 8 ball. I wonder if you're kind of pushing it towards the bottom left-hand pocket, just half balling it. There you go, just pushing it towards the left-hand side. Oof. I think you've just got to flick a. You've got to throw this in with a little bit of outside English, and maybe do the same again. Just push the 9 towards the bottom right-hand pocket. A lot of pushing balls about in this finish. Oh, he's catched the bottom of it and he's scratched, and that's going to be 7-5 Jim, and I think that's the biggest lead since Stephen was 2-0 up. Deary me. Jim says thank you.
Rack 30. Jim Telfer to Prix. Leading 7.
So Jim to break, looking to get on the hill. And nip and tuck all the way, but if he breaks and runs these, that's broke the back of this match. He's absolutely crunching the break. It's got to be said, he's breaking pretty good. And pretty sure he's got a shot at this 1 ball. But he's got more chance of biting the back of his neck than getting on the 3 ball. Like Bob Hope and No Hope. There's almost an argument if he's straight enough to stun behind the 7 and send the white, there you go, round, send a 1 round the houses. Can't believe I'm calling safety shots and Jim's about to play them when you've got an open pocket. Well, he's not got hold of the white ball there, but he's going to get away with it. I think there's a bit of a Watford gap between the 9 and the 3. another thing trying to get back on this free. You can always play this with like a really high outside ball and arc it back towards the 9. Yeah, but I'd have played that a lot harder, so the white's spinning and stopping, and
It is from
just a proper arc shot.
You have to make the 3 move, yeah. You have to make the 3 move.
No.
Yeah.
So Jim can just play this free fin and with inside English, I think. Try and get behind the 5, or is he going the other way and trying to get behind the 7? Yeah, I think that's mental. Absolutely mental. Play the other way. Play the other way. So this could quite easily be 7-7 in a minute if Stephen clears these and breaks and runs the next. So we're just going to have to kind of take his medicine here. He's not going to get out too far with his 5 ball. So yeah, just pinch drew it back. And again, not too clever here. Just have to stun up the rail. Stun screw sort of thing. There you go, nice shot. Just spin this around 2 rails. Oh, he looks like he's playing it 1. Reach to 1 zone. And 7-6, this will be Stephen Ellis to break coming up.
Rack 14, Dean Ellis to break, trailing 7 rack to
Oh, it's going to be non-compliant.
legal break.
And Jim's going to have a wide open look at this 1 ball. So just screw out 2 rails for the 3 past the 5. The 4. The 4 to the 5 is a really important shot. If you get nicely on the 5, there's a gap between the 6 and 8 to get on it. I'm trying to work out if there's a argument for going into the 8. I just don't see it. Because although it's hard to get on the... No, I'm still not going to the 8. I want to be where the 5 is. So I want to be straight in on the 5 somewhere. Either past the 6. It's tough. It's not an easy out, this. Okay, so I'm pretty sure Jim's going to have to try go into the 8 on the 5 from where he's going to leave it, because he's struggling. Well, unless he wants to play above the 8 and go cushion first and pot the 6, but to be fair, that's not the worst shot either, because you can just play short side of the 7 that way. You're not guaranteed to be perfect on it, that's for sure. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. there's almost an argument for intentionally snookering yourself on this 6 and playing rail first. It's pretty close, because this could go wrong. Shouldn't do, but there you go, played it nicely. It's the right shot. Does the 7 pass the 9 in the side? When Jim's out of the way, we'll have a look. Not sure from that, gotta say. Must do. Perfect. And it's easy 8-9 for an 8-6 lead. Needing just one more. Yes, it's I completely apologise to everyone watching the stream. It's a race to 8. I didn't, you know what? I've not done a challenge for a little while, and I forgot there are only races to 8. Apologies. Congratulations, Jim. Jim goes through into challenge round 2. Again, sorry guys, bit of confusion there. Should probably have checked the race 2 that was clearly on the screen for the last hour and 15 minutes. Not me. Right, we will be back shortly with another match. Thank you guys and girls.